Moto2 is underway. Luti actually also from the second row there from Fabio Di Gianantonio. Tom Luti it is though that's going to get the whole shot, I think.
This corner off on the speed. I was not sure if it was Di Gianantonio or Alex Marquez. There was definite contact. The dream start though for Luti.
Baldassarri and Gardner's just taken. He clipped the back there of Lorenzo Baldassarri.
And instantly involved Alex Marquez as well. There's no damage to his motorcycle. A little bit hot at turn 10. There's been one issue for Tom Luti this year,
but he keeps it in check for now. As we head downhill through these magnificent fellow rookie Bastianini in fifth.
Yeah, Luci and Fernandez have already got a bit of daylight between them. So a second through the way through then on the Italian Bastianini. Navarro 7th, Chavier 8th place already. Corsi's had a good...
So, at the front of this one then, there is Brad Binder trying to make progress. He's into the top 10.
DNF in his last 5 for Corsi. He's been picked.
Many people believe this young man, Jorge Navarro, if he can get into a rhythm, has the pace to his Brad Binder. And there is Lorenzo Baldassarri, who of course got caught up with that incident, Remy Gardner. Let's take...
Yeah, he's had a bit of early drama himself, and he's got through quickly on Di Gianantonio and Lowe's. He can't...
So Baldassarri could do with a favour here from his teammate August, taking points off his championship rival Luti. There is Marquez then up into third. What can he do?
Not sure what's happened to Ika Lecuona, but he's nearly ace on in practice, all 3 practice sessions.
Ika Lecuona obviously not too happy with things at the moment. There's work to do over there. Pitbar's
got to claw back a deficit of almost 1.6 seconds. So 1:43, 8:71, 4:10 he was quicker last time.
Lowe's has been picked off by Bastianini. Navarro's come...
Yeah, well, Sam Lowe's last time around was the only man in the top 8. So Sam Lowe's was about a second off of where he needed to be on that last...
He's into it before he can get into his pace, but he's already dropping down the order. A confirmation of it
says you've got to try and claw back. How much have you got to use those tyres to try and claw back the deficit for Tom Luti into turn number 10? There was no way through, but
he's up his Dynavolt intact machine. Quick word on Jonas. Could be struggling a bit. He's obviously not been in race trim now for a couple of years, so he's second from the end.
And of course, he's Yamaha's MotoGP test rider, but in competition of Moto2, he hasn't been a Moto2 rider, of course, since 20. Has now picked off Sam Lowe's as well.
Down the hill into turn number 5. Now the key here for Fernandez will be turn 8. Turn Luti again, just struggling, isn't he, to get that bike turned in, and this time he sits him up. That was a twist for her.
Well, he's just got more confidence with that fuel load at this stage of the race. All done now. Alex Marquez is starting to look really, really strong. Really right down, and Marquez as well has dragged Fabio Luti. Yeah, we've seen this before, but once he does get the bike come to him, Navarro really gets back of Augusto Fernandez, the race leader.
I honestly think
right now and dropping through the pack, he's been picked off now by Xavi Vierge, Lottie ahead of him, comfortably doing 1:44s. So didn't he, Steve? Good start, and then he got sort of went onward with Sam Lowe's, just sort of hit the buffers really.
Now look at Alex Marquez. He is tucked right onto the tail unit there of Augusto Fernandez. We have a...
Alex Marquez, when he hit the front in the Mans through turn 4, 7th time of asking, will drop down into the turn 5. And Marquez now right there, bit of a trying to get close to Luti through turns 8 and 9 to lost 4.6 kilometre circuit. Luti, it's been on that front end going into turn 10. Oh, somebody's down there. Sorry, Simon, somebody's gone down at turn... I think it might be Lorenzo Baldassarri, you know.
Wow,
it is.
It is. The championship leader is down. Anymore, regardless of what happens here today.
Look at the hedge.
If Tom Luti is not informed on his pit board that Lorenzo Baldassarri's out of this one, it's the DNS.
That's not consistency anyway.
Cost you world champion.
To Gardner's box to ask what happened. That Remy is really mad because he said...
Hey, you know, under the collar, I don't think Remy was totally to blame, doesn't the other, but yeah.
Find a way up the inside of Enea Bastianini into the first corner. Former race winners in the Moto3 World Championship here at the circuit, the Barcelona. All season long have demonstrated and shown great late race speed. They can nurse.
He's learning stacks, and now he's coming up behind Augusto Fernandez.
Well, he put up an absolutely stunning fight back, didn't he, last time? Buzzing fight back to 10th place, his first top 10. 20-year-old who's now piling the pressure on Augusto Fernandez.
Gap just coming down, so surely have been made aware that Baldassarri's out. There's Mauri in the World Championship. There's Baldassarri's teammate Fernandez. He's
championship. He's got a new Fernandez. He has his leaves. He's breaking that fraction later. The speed up's great second half of the race, and Di Gianantonio
a little bit more ruthlessness to his game, and it does look like Alex.
I've heard Alex Marquez speak this year, Steve. He's been asked about, what are your thoughts about the race, Alex?
Managed to eke out a bit more of an advantage at the front of this. Baldassarri It's going to be...
He was easily reeling in Sam Lowes. He didn't need to be pushing that hard into turn number 10. It's easy on Lucci and Alex Marquez, but far too many mistakes. The problem is staying on board.
Here is fabulous Gianantonio there, and in face, or at least beyond the podium. He's going to have to start lapping a touch not careful. He's 2.5 seconds down on the race leader at the moment. There's Bastianini in 6th.
The stage of the race is struggling. He dropped into the 145s last time around for the first time. So he's just struggling to hang into that podium battle. Is that Navarro down? I think Jorge Navarro has gone the speed-ups. Oh, dearie me, what a nightmare for the Fabio de Gianantonio. Caught out. How many riders get caught out? Last year, turn 10 here in Barcelona was the...
That's not a surprise based on the Moto3 race we were just covering a moment ago. It's getting close here in the balance. They're trying to find a way through so that...
Now Navarro just swarming all over Fernandez. Not quite able to get close enough. Turn 10 will be his next great off that front end, going into that tricky 5th corner.
I was behind trying to come back, but I lost the stage, and so this happens.
He thought about a move up the inside the first corner. Luti just keeps him at bay for now. Stefano Lorenzo Baldassarre, the tone of his voice there. Blimey, you could seriously detect some. Now looking back at Alex Marquez.
Jorge Navarro can't find... He was down in the 140 for the late 144s. It's so costly at the moment on Fernandez in the next lap or two. Otherwise, his chances of joining these two will be blown.
He had no wins in 25 before. Le Mans, that's getting a little bit tight
for the pair of them.
Yeah, Luti's struggling to get that. Is braking as late as he possibly can. Every time he comes to Luti, but he knows that Alex Marquez is right there. And what he does know is Alex Marquez in the last 2 Grand Prix, once he's hit the front, nobody's been...
They're side by side, heading down the start, finish straight and surely now. Braking just in check. Oh, he's late into turn 1. Navarro's got past Augusto Fernandez at long last.
It's lead 2. It's the shootout, the showdown race.
Luti into Assen as things stand. Has Luti got anything?
Miguel Oliveira was the last man in 2017 to win 3 Moto2 races. He was a Mark BDS man back in 2014.
Unbelievably, since Navarro's got past Augusto Fernandez, just entered the pits as the end of his race. What a shame for the Italian rookie. So, Alex...
Well, yeah, if there's going to be back-to-back wins for speed up here in Barcelona, well, that job leads the way from Luti.
It would be a tall order for Jorge Navarro to pull this one back, but you just never know. Effectively, just ahead of Luca Marini. Sam Lowes is then in 9th, and Tetsuta Nakashima.
KTM in 11th place. The woes continue for the Austrian factory. We're here from pit box.
Worse for Binder. He's just gone to 12th because Locatelli's through on him now as well. 8 laps to go. The gap at Navarro still, what, 2.5 seconds down, so he's not made that much headway on this lap.
He'll do the maths, he'll work out the equations, and then he'll work out the risk over reward ratio. Go with Alex Marquez. How much does he take? What? Alex Marquez today's the better man. I need to take those.
The favourite all of a sudden.
This is the battle for 6th place, ensuing between Trotter, Vierge and Luca Marini. As you can see behind this trio now as well, Sam Lowes.
To about 20th place, but all the moves are made at the start, that's for sure.
Top 4 have been a
one up, Tom Luti. Of course, traditionally speaking, Matt, you're absolutely right. He's always gone for consistency, but traditionally speaking, Luti's not won the World Championship. So
you never know, Alex Marquez could buckle, he could crack. He showed no signs of that when Luti's left foot was off the foot peg there.
He's definite, like you mentioned. The last couple of races, Alex Marquez has looked fault in his copybook at the moment. This is the battle that rages on. Luca Marini actually the faster of.
And there's may well have done for his victory. 2.6 seconds behind Alex Marquez. He's going to need to dig deep and find something super special, Navarro, to get himself into that victorious for speed up. It looks like the hat-trick of wins here.
Back's being waved here by Tom Luti.
Either that or he's made a mistake somewhere. He lost 0.6 of a second on that lap to Alex
Martina. He was 3rd. America, he went and faded in 5th. Of course, the disaster.
Jürgen, look, body language-wise, that Tom was up for recover, but will be difficult because...
Yeah, I think he's going to try, but I'm not Xavi Vierge, although he runs immediately wide. Successive laps into turn 4, we've seen Luti have big moments with that Dunlop front tyre. Marquez, I think now Tom Luti's probably going to lock himself down in tenths of a second quicker than Luti Navarro, so I don't think he's going to have enough time to reel. Well, I was just about to say, the only man that can beat Alex Marquez now
He just cannot get that Dynavolt intact bike stopped at all.
He's struggled all race into turn 10. He's having Catalunya, and over the line he comes, and with just 3 up, the Alex Marquez freight train, because it's full steam ahead. This has been another brilliant performance by Marquez. A closer fight to potentially Bastianini and Fernandez. Hot there at turn 10 himself. Has Navarro got the time? Because Luti was struggling last time.
Stream on the run down to turn 10. That's where
Little brother Marc Marquez and Tito Rabat.
he's getting a warm round of applause already. Alex Marquez has just got trick of victories for Alex Marquez, and Luti hangs.
Just see out of our commentary box window at the final corner, it looks like that.